So I know it doesn't look like it, but my aquarium is absolutely disgusting right now. And that's because I've been trying to lean away from mechanical filtration and get the kind of ecosystem to be more or less self-sustained other than adding water. Um, but yeah, it's not working. So today will be day one of the series where I turn this 75-gallon canister reef aquarium into a self-sustaining ecosystem, because when I leave for college next year, it's got to run itself basically. So yeah, let's get into it. So I forgot to film this, which is why I'm like recording this on my potato ass camera of a computer. But you can't even see it. Alright, but this is a little diagram I made. So right in the middle, we have our fish tank, right? The main problems of this fish tank are underlined: poop, pests, and coral warfare. So if you look at the diagram, you can see that coral warfare and poop are both addressed by the filter and by float. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. The first episode of making this reef tank more sustainable is going to be addressing the fact that my filtration and flow is rather inadequate. Yeah. With keeping all these soft coral, when they touch, there's just so much chemical warfare. You can even see the toadstool touching the SPS. And that's what happens. Thankfully, I have some neon green bird's nest or whatever laying around. But I want to show you guys what problem we're actually dealing with. This is why flow is so important. So we got our tank here looking nice and fine. All of flow is turned off. So first, we're going to be cleaning the power heads. Look at how much bubble algae. Oh, there's a little snail. I'm going to just pick it off. Ploop it somewhere. Alright, he can go right over there. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. But yeah, these are the Nero 3s. I have 2 of them, and it's just absolutely coated in bubble algae. It's crazy. I'm gonna expertly work it over the lights and all other electrical contraptions while it drips salt water onto everything. And then lay it down. Gotta get my bucket, yeah. Yeah, so I put these power heads in a bucket. But yeah, now we're gonna do the rest for this Nero. And this Nero is not as bad because it doesn't have the anemone guard on it, so the algae can't grow. And this is a J-bow pump. It's been 4 years since I've had it. It's holding up really well, honestly. I really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna get that in there too. Alright, now we're gonna get some tap water. For what you ask, I am actually going to soak these pumps in a hydrogen peroxide solution to kill off the algae. So right now what I'm doing is I'm adding tap water. This is like hydrogen peroxide from CVS, and we're gonna mix this in like a 1:5 or 1:10 ratio with tap water. It works really, really well. But right here, this is my favorite sight to see. All that bubbling is the algae being broken down by the hydrogen peroxide. And this is a time lapse, by the way. Okay, after 20 minutes, now it's time to brush them. So I'm putting them in tap water and I'm just slowly brushing them with a toothbrush and a green brush, getting all the gunk off. And after this, I'm gonna have them run inside of the tap water. So after running all 3 pumps inside of the tap water for 5 minutes to get rid of any remnants of hydrogen peroxide, I'm just adding them back in the tank. Alright, everything's looking really, really good. Unfortunately, these anemones probably will move because of the change in flow, which is annoying. But, I can't really complain. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is drain out the entire canister filter. So I'm draining water from the top of the head and siphoning out water from the body. Alright, now that all the water is out, I'm starting to disassemble it. I'm going to just put that thing in my pocket and dump all the dirty media out and start rinsing it under the sink. Alright, so I had to change locations because this hose, as you can see, is much better for spraying the detritus out of the filter media. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be changing this activated carbon out. So what I like to do is dump it in the trash can, and then because my sink has like one of those mesh catchers, I just use a hose and hose out whatever is left in the bag, and it falls into the drain catcher. And I'm gonna add some fresh premium activated carbon. I got this scooper from like a whey protein isolate bag. It's actually pretty helpful. So I usually add like 2 scoops, but this time I added 3 because I don't want to risk any chance of chemical warfare. And it's very important to rinse your activated carbon. As you can see, the water was kind of black at first under tap water. Rinse under tap water before you put it into your tank. Alright, and then for these pen plaques canister filters, I like to run the water through the intake head so the dirty water comes out of the outtake. I rinse the body as well. And then yeah, this time I also added a few coral skeletons into the basket for some calcium. But yeah, now I'm gonna just assemble everything and it should be good to go. Gotta wipe the surface, of course, with my shirt. If you can't already tell, I hate changing filters. Like, why the hell are these baskets even floating? Oh my god. What I'm doing now is I'm starting it, but I'm pumping the canister to get the flow started. Yep, that's the sound of it starting. Nice. Alright, and to top off everything, I'm going to just be doing a really quick water change, about 50%, since I already added new water to the canister, so that, I mean, I'm still totaling like 5 gallons of water changed, but I'm just going to be sucking out 2 gallons now, because I added 2 gallons to the canister. But yeah, I find it really interesting how during my water changes, I mean, not interesting, but kind of funny, like all the fish kind of just shut down. Like the clownfish are hiding, Acorn is in his little cave, but then Banana, my wrasse, he's literally all over the place. Like you can even see him on screen. He's just all over the place. So yeah, this tube I'm using is very narrow, so when I suck algae sometimes it gets stuck. That's why I was kind of crimping it, trying to get the algae out. It didn't work, but now I'm gonna switch over to the big boy, the big tube, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. That is literally how much the water level changed. Very little, but I'm just gonna add the water back. Nice.